Emeralds. Does it look like I'm here?
Hello, my theneedledrop. Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd, and this is an album review. And it's for the new Emeralds album, Does It Look Like I'm Here, which was requested by Mr. Cool Man Tim in the mod box. Then everybody voted it up. So good job, Mr. Cool Man Tim, who I know is always commenting and watching my videos. Emeralds is an Ohio outfit who I was turned on to back in 2009 by someone who you all may know and love, a YouTube music reviewer by the name of You're Wrong, I'm Right. Here's his review of their 2009 LP, What Happened. My first impression of this LP was really great. The music just makes key references to other albums and artists that I hold in a very high regard, from the minimalist synth compositions of Vangelis to one particular collaboration between Brian Eno and Robert Fripp on the LP No Pussyfooting, which is just loaded with these very strange, unsettling guitar drones. And what's reminding me of all that music is really the sound of this new Emeralds LP. I think sound is this album's most unique aspect. Lots of atmosphere on this LP, but not so much reverb that it's overbearing. A lot of synthesizers that sound like they're really not of this age. Much more retro, much more vintage. But there's a very new studio clarity on these old school synth sounds, so it kind of breathes new life into this style of music. This is really the kind of stuff experiments are made of, and a CD that no astronaut should be without. It has an aesthetic I think most people will associate with the future and science fiction, and Emeralds are most definitely conscious of this, especially with song titles like Science Center, Double Helix, and Summer Data. The track Cycle of Abuse sounds like sitting in the control room of a UFO while the computers, which are completely beyond my comprehension, are just going bleep bloop 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 bleep bloop 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 bloop. There are some moments that really stick out for me, like the 12-minute Genetic, which kind of reminds me of the intro to a zombie song, but doesn't really get loud or all that rock-oriented. Anyway, that particular track is just really an explorative experience, along with the title track of this LP, which numbers over 7 minutes too. To be completely honest, a lot of the shorter tracks on this thing just kind of breeze by for me. Not that 4 minutes is a really short song length, but for me, with this style of music, it kind of is. Plus, all these shorter tracks take some very similar stylistic and structural cues. They will introduce just 3 to 4 sounds, some synth chords, guitars, some kind of other bubbling synth melody, and maybe some added noise or distortion just to put some more mystery into the track. It'll slowly build these 3 to 4 sounds up, sort of hang there for a minute or two once it's built all of them up and they're all together, maybe introduce one additional little guitar melody or something in the mix that's kind of buried in the rest of it all, and then fade everything out. I couldn't help but gravitate toward the longer tracks more just because I felt as if I was doing a little more exploration into the music, and so was the band. I enjoy what this record is shooting for. I love its sounds, and I love the music that is clearly, from what I can see, influencing this album. But structurally, I find this record to be pretty uninteresting and wrought with sameness. But I know that people are going to and already have enjoyed this record a lot more than me. So if you're looking for something that is really synth heavy, borrows from the world of Brian Eno, is very minimalist, very colorful, very retro sound, a little explorative, a little ambient, and won't try to wear you out with overly drawn out song lengths. If you're in the market for that, then I highly recommend this LP. So I'm really on a strong 5 to a light 6 in regards to this one. It really didn't even come close to amazing me. Some of the tracks did though. Really did like Genetic, really did like the title track, but the majority of this thing just had me wanting more, kind of. Just wanting more. Let me know what you think of this thing. Did you love it? Did you hate it? And why? What were some of your highlights? What were some of your least favorite parts? What could have been done better? And what to you was perfect? Anthony Fantano, new Emeralds LP, forever.